Hey, welcome back to Aspire. Now, in the Indian art scene, we've seen quite a stir getting created with the recent Christie's auction for the kind of money it raised. And now many more international art auction houses are headed to Indian shores to tap into the same Indian art buyer base. Among those has been Sotheby's. In Delhi, we've seen a preview of contemporary art. The auction, of course, will take place later on in London. But now we've seen within this preview the work of Andy Warhol. He is the famous maverick artist who created quite a stir with his pop art that he created back in his time that still creates ripples today. We're looking back at his work and really what makes him so popular.
American by origin, born in 1928 and known as the Prince or even the Pope of Pop. Andy Warhol was nothing short of a revolutionary in the world of contemporary art. A troubled, illness-stricken childhood didn't stop Andy from achieving his dream of being recognized as a serious artist. This is the man who started out as a commercial illustrator. His early art used the blotting technique extensively until he discovered silk screening. From painting cartoons and images of advertisements, he evolved as an artist to create things he loved, like soup and money. And that gave birth to his famous Campbell's soup cans artworks. Oh, and then the dollar sign painting, which too got him widespread fame. Here's one from the personal collection of J. Jagger, Andy Warhol's 1981 dollar sign, estimated at 180 to 250,000 pounds, at a Sotheby's contemporary auction in London next month.
Well, Andy Warhol's the greatest of the pop artists, and probably one of the greatest artists of the 20th century. I think where he's famous is making as sort of a regular, normal, everyday household items iconic. And I think he appeals with the old and with the young today. I don't think it's a young market. We have this beautiful little dollar sign, which is a sort of playful, an international symbol that's well known, but it's a playful comment on the value of art as well.
Andy understood the American fascination for celebrities all too well. His works on stars got him fame and money. One such work for Marilyn fetched more than $38 million. This double Elvis that has two Elvis Presleys brandishing guns. Double Elvis by Andy. It went for $37 million at a Sotheby's auction in 2012. And the record-making 8 Elvises sold for $100 million in 2008. He painted Liz Taylor and captured a death scene from one of her films. Named it 5 Deaths on Turquoise, that shows her on-screen death in a car crash. And that's yet another theme that largely fascinated the man. Sotheby's in fact holds the record of auctioning Warhol's silver car crash for $105 million in a New York sale last year. Of course, Andy's biggest buyer base has always been in Europe. Even America took its own time to understand the man's sense of art. Emerging slow and steady on the global stage, question is India ready to accept pop art as a serious investment?
With pop art, for instance, or with international works of art, because they're collected and traded internationally, there is more of a sense, perhaps, of confidence that if you buy a Picasso, there will always be a market for a Picasso or a Warhol, for that matter.
A futuristic artist, no doubt, from painting a BMW M1 back in the day to making a 5-hour-long film called Sleep that simply has a famous poet sleeping. Andy Warhol made 60 such bizarre films. He's the kind of maverick who comes along barely once in a lifetime.
All right, and that's where we wrap it up on this edition of Aspire. We'll see you around next week. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.